What do you think about that? On today's Hecky Adventures. Oh yeah. That never gets old, folks. We're gonna see if we can get the lights working on this. And if we get the lights working on it, we're gonna go for a little ride around town. Brakes aren't working, but I wanna tell 89 Built, huge thanks. And if you guys wanna see how we got this truck to where it is right now, go check them out to go see such a fun story on 89 Built. So check Sean and Shane out, and we had a heck of an adventure. It's so freaking loud.
The only thing on it that works, huh?
It starts up. Look who just showed up.
You gotta show up once in a while.
What is the first thing that you said to me about this sweet old girl? This is a POS.
Piece of junk. That's what Ellen's dad used to say, the POS. Piece of junk.
But the siren works, and that's all I cared about. So I just drove it up and around the hill here. Brakes still don't work, but I'm gonna try to get the lights working tonight. So yeah.
So does it have air brakes?
It doesn't. Nope. Okay, so that's what we got to figure out. The main switch. So we're gonna get these siren, or not the siren, but the strobes working. I'm pretty sure that they took one of them off. Come look at this real quick. So if you look around here, they took one. It looks like the end one's off. So I think what they happened to decommission it, I think they took the end one off, and it's making all the rest of them not work. Do you think, does that make sense or no?
It could be. Oh, there ain't no step.
There kind of is a step.
So did they take some out of there?
I think so. So if you look,
Yeah, you can see where the bolt was.
it looks like it came off. So you got all of them but this one right here. And I'm wondering if I complete this circuit, just put these two wires together, that it'll complete the rest of these.
All right.
Ford 534.
And it runs, huh?
It runs dang good, actually. But with no brakes, it's a little interesting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check, so I'm gonna have to check the fuse, and there's a bunch of fuse underneath to see, but what do you think?
Well, now you can get a ladder and get up.
Exactly.
Get up here.
Crawl underneath there. So now,
Oh, I guess them doors are heavy. They just can't even lift them.
oh, it's heavy. Don't roll down the hill. Check this out, though. These things work.
The spotlight.
Yeah, the spotlights work. Maybe, if they do
Might
now.
have a key on.
Oh, yeah. That's a good idea. Actually, there's a main shutoff switch. Look at this. Boom. So lights work. So yeah, I'm gonna take that thing off right there and see if the flashers work. I'll tell you what, if I get these lights working, I will drive by your house tonight.
You will.
Yep. All right, you didn't know, but you're gonna be a cameraman for a second. Okay, it's going. So I'm assuming we plot these things out right here.
Should do.
Somebody out there right now is going, that's not how you do that.
That's not the wrong way.
Yep, that's not how you do that. I want these lights to work. And I really want to drive by Dar's tonight.
You have to take the whole thing off.
I don't think so. It's just. Oh. Is that? I definitely don't want to break it. Okay. Got it. Yeah, so they've taken one of these things off.
Either that or they needed it for another truck and stole it
That's
from
a possibility. But I think I'm gonna do some light testing here. Yeah, the bulbs are in it. So I think that I can take and complete this circuit right here and make these lights work. I don't know. What do you think?
Comment to him what
Yeah.
he's supposed to be doing.
Please, if we don't get this working today, please send some comments. And I know nothing about these, but it does. It looks like they're individually wired. But the wire comes in here. So my theory is wrong. Because the wire comes into here.
Unless you have to hook them together to make a complete circuit.
Maybe. Man, I wish there was a YouTube video for figuring out lights on the fire
YouTube
truck.
University.
Yeah. They've taken that whole clip housing off. I'll show them real quick. What they've done is they've taken these two out, and there's something back here. Anyway.
What you might need to do is take this one off on the other side where the power comes in.
And then put it on this side?
And see if you've got power.
That's what I'm gonna do next. To whoever the person was that commented on making sure you open the doors when you lift the hood,
Yeah.
bless your heart, because that has saved my back in more ways than you can imagine. So you're saying take one of these, they took the whole housing out.
I don't know what you got to do to find the power.
I'm gonna test these wires. For sure. It's just whether...
Where it goes to.
Yeah. I'm just gonna see if there is... It's 12 volts to here. 7.7 on this one. So that tells me there's not a lot of...
Unless for some reason it's supposed to only have that much
Maybe.
power.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think I'm kicking a dead horse right now. I just don't know, but I am gonna copy. Yeah, that's cool. Are they supposed to spin?
Yeah. I don't know.
Huh. Well, it might be as far as we get on the lights, because I want to burn something out by throwing 12 volts to it. So
Yeah.
Well, Dar,
Okay.
thanks for helping. All right, to everybody out there that loves Papa Dar, I want you to give him a huge thumbs up. I'm not gonna quit on the lights yet, but I think it's not gonna happen today. But you guys out there, give Papa Dar some love. He is one of those guys that doesn't have his own YouTube channel, but is liked more than any YouTuber. So anyway, we'll let him get back to work. He just stopped by for a second, but thanks for dropping by. All right, one thing I know that I can fix to have it run a little bit better. Those spark plugs were pretty fouled, so I looked everywhere online. Had to find the old interwebs, so yeah. Nobody else had these big old spark plugs. That is an odd size. So I'm gonna change the spark plugs right now, see if it runs a little bit better. It's gotta run a little bit better off that. Check the points again, maybe scrape those out. And at least she can be running good, even if she won't stop or do the things. So yeah, I'm gonna change all these out and then see how she runs. All right, everybody. I am defeated. I pressure washed it, so that's one thing. I pressure washed this old girl in and out, so she's clean. I've got few of the lights worked out, but I can tell you one thing: there is so many electrical wires in here that's got me whooped, and I want to get those lights working, but it isn't going to happen today because I don't know how to do it. So what I'm going to do is leave this video where we're at right now. The next time you see this truck, we are going to be putting the pizza oven on the back, mounting the pizza oven on the back, and making this into the official fired up pizza mobile pizza wagon. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.